Hey guys, it's Cookie and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the 2026 Easter Beanie Boos. Earlier this week, we took a look at the 2026 Valentine's Day Beanie Boos, and I am really excited for them to come out. They are really nice Beanie Boos. So if you missed that video, definitely go check it out. I found all of these leaks on the Vandermelon or Vandermeulen website. They're almost always the first ones to have the leaks on their website. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get straight into the first Easter Beanie Boo of 2026. The first Beanie Boo is this really cute kind of chick. Don't get me wrong, I really like the kind of like mold and build of this Beanie Boo. I think it is really cute. However, the colors and also the design of this Beanie Boo is definitely reminding me of Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's. But for me personally, I am very sensitive to horror games, horror movies, literally anything with horror in it. And the resemblance is so there. Like, it really looks like this could even be like a licensed plush. But I mean, for any Beanie Boo fans that also like Five Nights at Freddy's, this will probably be like the perfect Beanie Boo for you. I think this idea was really cute, but I kind of can't get over the fact that it looks like that character. I'm not really sure if it was intentional or not. Maybe there's someone at Thai that really likes Five Nights at Freddy's and tried to play it off. Or maybe they just came up with this design and had no idea. I will say I do find this mold of chick really cute. I think it's really pretty. I like how the beak looks a bit smaller than normal, and I also really love the feet. They're really unique and kind of even look a bit more realistic than what we normally get. This Beanie Boo also looks really soft. It seriously looks so fluffy. So it'll be interesting to see if it's made out of a different material, because it kind of looks like it will be. But also it might just be like this material that all the normal Beanie Boos have. And I really love the little tuft of hair on this one's head. I think it really suits this Beanie Boo. But yeah, I think that's all I can say about this Beanie Boo. Let's move on to the next one. Now, the next Beanie Boo we have is another chick. I really do like this one. I think it's cute in a way, but it's very silly. She is a very pale yellow, which I don't know if I like or not, but I am really interested to see this color in person because it looks really light and like no other Beanie Boo's color. And the hat on the head, I'm not sure if it's a hat. It was listed as a hat, but it also could be like a cracked eggshell, which is more what I'm leaning towards. It just looks like it has the edges of a cracked egg, which may be why they made this Beanie Boo so light. It might be resembling a baby chick, which I think is really adorable. But low-key, actually no, not low-key, high-key, this Beanie Boo is giving me lunch lady vibes. She looks like she's been working in the canteen or cafeteria for 20 years, ever since the school opened. That's just the vibe I'm getting from this Beanie Boo, and I low-key love it. And again, we have a new style of chicken feet on this Beanie Boo. I like both of the new designs. I think they're really unique. I must say I do prefer this style of chicken feet. I think it's just simple and perfect for the chicken Beanie Boos. But I do still like this one and the one that we saw before. I think it's really cool that they're trying out new styles. And it's something that makes these Beanie Boos unique. But yeah, that is my take on Miss Lunch Lady Chicken. And the last Easter Beanie Boo that we have for 2026 is this bunny. And honestly, I'm not overly impressed by this one. We have at least like 5 other rainbow bunny Beanie Boos. I really don't see why Thai keeps making rainbow ones, especially since we don't even have a plain pink bunny. Like, what? I need Thai to make a plain pink bunny in either like the color that Posy is, or maybe even a lighter shade like Corky. I am very passionate about a pink bunny. I seriously cannot believe we have like 5 rainbow bunnies and not a single plain pink one. Or a blue bunny. We don't even have a plain blue bunny. There are just so many other colors Thai could be making the bunnies, but they keep going back to rainbow. It's just really surprising that we don't have the basic colors, but we have a million of the rainbow ones. I also don't really like that Thai is using the slippers again. At first, I really loved the Beanie Boo slippers and I thought they were so adorable. But now it feels like we get them all the time. And I also don't really like the chick ones anyway, but I do think it does suit Dusty here because of his little like yellow tuft on his head. But for this Beanie Boo, it just feels like a random choice and I don't really like it. The slippers are really adorable, but not for every single Beanie Boo, and I think this one just wasn't the right one to put them on. So yeah, this one is unfortunately my least favorite of the set. I'm not a big fan of this one. Now, I don't want to say I'm disappointed with this release of Beanie Boos, but it's definitely not as good as last year's. Last year we got Marigold and Gumdrop, but to be completely honest, these Beanie Boos are like peak Easter Beanie Boos. They were some of the best releases in the past few years, and maybe even ever. So I definitely think being the release after such a good one and it just being kind of mediocre may make these Beanie Boos seem a little worse than what they actually are. I don't think I would say I'm like overly excited for this release. Am I excited for new Beanie Boos? Of course. Am I dying to get my hands on these designs? No. And just quickly before we end the video, we also got these two like kind of Beanie Boo releases. I do not think these are going to be released as Beanie Boos though. They were marked on the website as Beanie Boos, but earlier this year we saw the Capybara and the Hippo Beanie Belly, and they were marked as Beanie Boos on the website, but turned out to be Beanie Bellies. So I'm not taking the Beanie Boo label on these guys too seriously, but if these end up selling as Beanie Boos, I am going to be absolutely shocked because these don't even like look remotely like Beanie Boos. But I do know that a lot of people have been loving these designs, not as Beanie Boos, but as a Thai product in general. And I think these are really cute as well. I must say though that the eggs they're holding are so ugly, especially the one the rainbow one is holding. I'm so sorry if any of you guys like the patterns on the egg, but I personally really don't like them. But yeah, with those out of the way, that will bring this video to an end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave all of your opinions in the comments about these Beanie Boos. I love hearing your guys' thoughts and opinions on these Beanie Boos. It is so fun to talk about the new releases with you guys. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!